Now, let me say this to you to humble you. If you don't want to prosper, they are not ready for heaven. Because he said the streets of heaven. Don't be holier than God. So if you say, I don't like to be rich, I don't like to be wealthy, then you are saying, I don't like to go to heaven. Because your heaven where you're coming from, your country where you're coming from, there's no poverty. In the Garden of Eden, there was no day Adam prayed for wealth. Adam was stupendously wealthy. He did not build swimming pool. He had pools all over. Adam did not want to say, in Jesus' name, I need breakthrough. He was inside breakthrough. Adam was so wealthy that there was no prayer request of any need. But he mismanaged it. He did what? He mismanaged it. Adam mismanaged what God gave to him. He said, take everything here. All is your own. Take it. The tithe was the only thing God told him not to touch it. If it was apple, by symbolic illustration, then you and I should not eat apple again. True? If it was adultery, it was only one woman, so there wouldn't have been anywhere to commit adultery. So what is sin that Adam did? What was the sin he committed? Because you need to ask questions. That God will get so angry as Adam, you mean you committed this sin? Get out here. Did he commit adultery? He did not eat apple. It's not apple Adam ate, please. And you get up voice. After you shouldn't be eating apple again. Adam touched the tithe. And I did what? The tithe was the only thing God told him not to touch. He said, this one is yours, but this is mine. Don't touch it. So every time you touch your tithe, you are living in dishonesty.
These tithe mongers can go to any extent. Even if they have to burn the Bible, they will burn it so that nobody will touch their tithe. But too late for them. People's eyes are opening all over the world. Woo! In my lifetime, if you don't preach Christ, you'll be afraid of the pulpit. Is it already happening? Till I had another preacher in Africa here. He said, you know, the fall of Adam is he ate the tithe. If man fell by the tithe, then it means salvation will be by the tithe. Then there's no need for Jesus to die. That's an insult on the work of redemption. Wherefore, as by one man sin entered into the world, and death by sin. Sin, a rejection of Christ. Man didn't fall by any tithe. Man fell by rejecting God's offer of his plan, his salvation.